It's come from somewhere. I have no idea. It's there. I don't understand it. Is it the faucet? I don't know. Anyway, thank y'all. Y'all seem to really like my hair. The dogs are fighting. Let me see what you guys are saying. Getting through college, you're crowning, pushing me through. Oh, good. Timo, I'm excited about our song and our video. I'm really excited about it. Thank you, thank you. No, it's not a wig. The cock chandelier. I don't know. No, it's not coming from there. You want to see the dogs? Hold on just a minute. Let me go get them real quick. Babies, come here. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Come here. They want to see you. And you too. Come on. Oh my God, y'all are so heavy. The babies are heavy. Here they are. My children. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Can I have a kiss? Can I kiss? Gizmo thinks he's too big for kisses. Ugh. There y'all go. Anyway. They're going to be fighting now. So if you hear like grunting, that's them. I have to... Okay, what are the comments saying? So cute. Hottest woman alive. Well, thank you. I have my days where I feel that way. Y'all be nice. Hey, Philippines. Miss Gizmo ain't. What did that say? Gus is 3 months old. Oh, actually, I'm like 4 months old. Take it. Wait. 3 months. Sorry. Team Kylie. Yes, thank you. When am I coming to New York City? I think I'm scheduled to come to New York City. I don't know what date. I usually don't know what I'm doing until like the week of. And I'm scheduled to go this weekend to San Antonio, to South Carolina, and to San Francisco. That's what my schedule is. Hi, I'll be in San Antonio tomorrow. And then San Diego. Not San Diego. Oh, I lied. South Carolina, then San Francisco. So many S names. I'm not sure when I'm coming to Vancouver, but I am going to Calgary. Soon I'm going to Calgary. I think sometime in November. I know that's not the same place. Santa Barbara, no plans for Santa Barbara. I haven't been to Santa Barbara in a long time, probably. I went to St. Louis Obispo. That's kind of near there, but it's been a while since I did that too. Which state is my favorite to perform in? I really love Chicago. Chicago shows me a lot of love. I love going... I know Canada is not a state, but anytime I've been to Canada, I've gotten a lot of love there. Texas shows me a lot of love. Oh, why haven't I been to Santa Barbara? I haven't been there in a while. I usually go where the check is, you know. If not, I stay at home. So if I ain't getting paid, honey, I stay at the house. I sure do. What was your favorite part of Lady Gaga's show? I just really loved hearing her talk about her love for jazz music and her different inspirations, and how jazz music is the type of music that there are no rules with. You can go anywhere with it. You don't have to sound a certain way or whatever. You can kind of make up your own rules as you go. And I love that, because I like to sing music however it comes out, and not usually how it's supposed to be, you know. I like that. Well, thank you. I'm glad that my win was something that inspired you. How's Miley in your relationship? It's good as far as I know. She just got finished doing a show in Austin, Texas. And I actually was on YouTube today and seen there was like a full, like it was a video. I think it might have been a fan made the video. I'm not sure. But it was like a full video of the concert that she did at the festival. And it was so good. And I love her vocal arrangement. And I really love how she did We Can't Stop, and it went into Where Is My Mind, which I absolutely love that fucking song. And it's so crazy. Like, a lot of the cover songs that she does are songs that, like, I have always loved and been obsessed with. And then she does them, and I'm like, that's my girl. That is my girl. She covers Maybe by Janis Joplin, which is my all-time favorite Janis Joplin song. And she sings the shit out of it. Thank you. I'm releasing new music soon. I'm so excited. I'm releasing a single soon. I just worked on 2 songs last week, I believe it was. And yep. I'm so excited. But one is coming out soon in the next few weeks. And I'm really excited. My friend Timo, he was in the comments earlier, but I don't know if he's here, but we are doing a song together. And I love it. I wish I could play a little bit for y'all, but I don't want to give it away. And I did another song too, and it's going to be a surprise who I collabed with. But it's both are amazing songs, and they both have different vibes, and I'm really, 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 really excited for both to come out. I don't know when the second one is coming out though. Oh, you still are watching. Yay. Awesome. Reddit said that I'm collabing with Dolly Parton. Who knows? Who knows? Reddit is a world that I've never kind of ventured into. I've heard about it, but I've never really been to it. I hear that there's a lot of, like, the fandom gets on there and speculates and says all kinds of things about Drag Race and all of that. But anyway, I'm excited. I have new music coming out. I'm going to be working on an album very soon. And I've just been really busy. If you guys can see, I have not posted at all over a month on my Instagram wall, because I just really don't want to post unnecessary. I don't need unnecessary exposure. I don't want to post, I don't want to just post something just for the sake of posting it. I want it to mean something, not only to me, but I also wanted to kind of take a step back, because they're in the world of social media, you can tend to get lost in the sauce, so to speak. And I just want to make sure that I stay true to myself, and that I also take some time for myself, because not only being on TV and doing interviews all the time and working on modeling gigs and music and movies and things like that, I just feel like, nothing is out yet, and I don't need to post anything because there's nothing out yet. It's all things that I'm working on. When Drag Race was going on, I had projects that I was working on, and so that's why so much stuff had been put out at that time, is because I had been working before the show aired and really double timing it to get things done while the show was airing. I put out 3 songs, technically 4, maybe 5 or 6, because we did Show Up Queen, we did This Is Our Country, I did Do It Like Dolly, Gooey, Straight to the Top, and Complete Me. So technically 6 songs that have my voice on it came out. And I just been going to all these different cities, performing in these clubs. So yeah, I've been really busy, and honestly, I downloaded Pokemon Go on my phone, and when I'm not working, I'm catching Pokemon to just kind of, take my mind off of my work for a little bit and what I'm doing, just so that I can kind of have a little break from it. I'm grateful for the work and everything like that, but you do have to be able to take some time to back away from it so that you don't get too caught up in it. And I don't want you guys to see me as a product, as an object that is for, at your I just feel like, especially going on the road, people feel like they own you and that you owe them something because they follow you or they love you or whatever. And at the end of the day, I'm just a person just like everybody else here, and my job is an entertainer. And most people, when they go to work, they're able to clock out and live their life and have fun and be with their friends or whatever. And I'm not an Instagram influencer, so I feel like I don't need to constantly be on Instagram posting, unnecessary things, But I do love you guys, and I'm so grateful for the love that y'all show me, and I get a lot of messages in my inbox, and I try my best to read what I can, and I try my best to respond to people. And occasionally I will get people commenting on, if I comment on Miley they will comment something really nasty and be like, oh, you don't love your fans, you don't respond back to us, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, and I looked up the person's name. This happened today. I'm just using this for an example, but this happened today, and it happens often. And I'll look up and I'll click on the person's name, and then I'll open up the message and I'll read it. And it was literally a message that they sent me on the day that I won. If you guys understand, the day that I won, I got thousands of messages, not only in my DMs, but my phone was going insane. Like, I have over 1,000 and something unread messages on my phone. Like I said, I'm one person. And so yeah. Hey, Sashay. Yeah, so I just want all my fans to know that I love y'all, and I see the love, and, you know, take it easy on us girls that are working all the time. And yeah, I'm just one person, and I try my best. Especially, hey, Coco, I miss you too. I try my best. Like, when I meet my fans in public, I will take a picture there's been a couple of times where, like, you know, one person will spot me, and then the next thing you know, I have a whole line of people, and I'm trying to, like, shop or whatever, or I'm with friends or family, and, you know, I try my best to make time for everyone, but, like, sometimes it gets a little crazy, you know, and then you have everybody staring at you. They're trying to figure out who you are, and it's, you know, when I'm not on stage, I'm very shy, and I'm not trying to look for the attention, you know. I kind of like to be more chill. But sometimes people clock you, and then it becomes like, oh, is Landon Sider in here? It just becomes like this snowball effect, and before you know it, you're doing a full-on meet and greet in the middle of a store. And I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. I feel like if you see that movie Selena, when she's at the mall, and then somebody clocks her, and then the whole mall runs. Well, it's not quite that dramatic, but to me, it feels like that to me. So, I don't know. But, yeah, I went and seen Lady Gaga the other night, and literally, I kept hearing, Kylie, 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 and I was taking pictures with people, and it was crazy, because I'm like, I'm there to see Lady. I wanted to go see a show for me, because everybody usually comes to see my show, and it was just kind of like spur of the moment. I got home, and I was like, I wonder if Lady Gaga is playing tonight, and she was, and I fucking got on the phone, got these tickets, went and seen her like in a couple of hours, and it was crazy, you know. She was so good, and it was so nice to just watch somebody else perform, you know, and just kind of made me, like, just appreciate the stage in a different way, and just to see how she, you know, is just so comfortable up there, and just to remind myself to make sure that I'm comfortable up there and I'm doing what I love doing, and not just for the sake of not trying so much to impress everyone else, but feed my soul, and whoever is there that wants to, you know, enjoy me enjoying myself, then, you know, I don't know, I get really deep. So, but anyway, it was just really nice, and it was inspiring, and I think I want to do some jazz music. I think I would do some jazz music for sure. La da 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 da. What we got going on up in here? Who is this stupid person? Hold on. Let's pin it. So I've always been told. Pin it. I'm going to make sure Valentina finds out that Kylie doesn't like her and is jealous of her or hates her. What? Oh my God. That is crazy. Crazy. Nobody even mentioned her. But this person obviously wants attention, so let's give them attention. Let's give them attention. They want attention. I was going to block them, but I said, fuck it. Let's give them attention. They want it so bad. Yeah. That's what I learned. I learned when somebody posts something stupid like that, just pin it so everybody can see how stupid they are. Okay. Oh my God. I hope you're satisfied, honey. Y'all have at her. People will say and do anything for attention. So give it to them. Honey, everybody's being trolled. The thing is so funny about the internet is that people are so brave behind their keyboard. But I guarantee you, if this person met me in person, she'd be all up my ass trying to take a picture. Promise you. Why is she even here? I'm going to San Antonio, Texas tomorrow. I'm going to, what did I say? South Carolina on Friday. And Saturday, I'm going to San Francisco. You want me to sing Oh My God again? Oh my God. Is that good? Well, run to Valentina, honey. You ain't got to run to me. Here, let me do this. Let's go live with this. I'm trying to go live with her. She won't go live with me. Come on, honey. Go live with me. You got so much to say. Let's go live. You can say it to my face. Let's do it. Just as I thought. Trash. Mm-hmm. Just as I fucking thought. Trash. Fucking scaredy ass. Running your mouth ass. Hating ass. Need attention ass. Let's see, how can I block this person? Is what I'm trying to do. I'm going to unpin the comment. We're going to go up here. We're going to find her. We're going to get rid of her for once and all. For once. Well, I don't even know what I'm saying, but we're going to get rid of her. Anyway, if she pops back up, she's gone. So, anyway, I'm back. Actually, since she brought up Valentina, me and Valentina are actually doing a photo shoot together for a lingerie company. We are going to be supermodels, and I'm so excited, on the 11th of November. So, yeah, I'm really excited to see Valentina because that is my homegirl. Oh, well, there she's not there. Hey, Gina. Oh my God, Gina Chavez is in here. Hey. Oh my goodness. David's still in here. Hmm. Do you think you would win All Stars after season 2? I never went on All Stars in hopes. I mean, I knew I had a lot more to offer, and I wanted to be able to come back to show what I know that I have to give. And um and when I got the opportunity to go back, I knew that I wanted to do a good job and show show my skills to the best of my ability. Winning was never the goal for me. It was my goal going into All Stars was to do the best that I could do, so that I could look back at it and be proud, no matter where I placed in it, and that I did not allow myself to get caught up in my emotions, and to remind myself that I'm doing what I love doing, and I'm on my favorite TV show. So, yeah, winning was just a cherry on top. For me, it wasn't about winning. It was about um, just proving. It was a personal challenge to myself. And I fucked around, honey, and I won the show. And it's so interesting. It's interesting because people ask me all the time, what's it like? What's it feel like to win? And and honestly, it it feels good to be acknowledged by somebody who is a huge inspiration to me, which is RuPaul and Michelle and Carson and Ross and anybody who was there judging, and all my sisters that were there. Um, it was That's what feels good. It's just to be acknowledged by my community that I'm a part of, by the um, by RuPaul, who gave queer people a platform to have a bigger voice and to have better opportunities. Because before Drag Race, you would see queer people here and there, but never the way that you see them now. So I'm so grateful for the opportunity to get to do all the things that I always wanted to do, which was music and acting and more modeling um, and even in a way activism. I don't really consider myself an activist because I don't. I can only speak for myself, and not all trans people are looking for the same things. We don't all have the same battles. And for me, it's not about seeing who I can fight against, but it's seeing who I can share my love with, and to um, shed light, and to find ways to come together instead of try to separate who we are. That's my message. It's about love. It's not about who's wrong and who's right, because in everyone's eyes, we're all right. And, you know, and sometimes it's really hard to change people's mind. But if we just listen to each other and allow each other to be ourselves, and just give each other opportunity to be seen and to be heard, we realize how much more we have in common than our differences. And I really think that that can help motivate to a better change instead of kicking and screaming when you don't like something or when you don't agree with something. Because nobody wants to listen to anybody when they're yelling and screaming, you know? I know I don't. Have you ever been in the airport or in a grocery store and you heard that toddler yelling and screaming because they wanted candy or they want a toy or they're just being fussy? Everyone around them is like, ugh, make it stop. No one you can't reward bad behavior, you know? And um, I say this, the world is as chaotic as we allow it to be. We can't change that there will be words that we don't like. We can't change that there will be people that do things that we don't like. It's always going to be something. So find your tribe and nurture each other and make each other strong, and you know, in a way, mind your own business. I know it sounds really simple with me saying that, but it really is. If you want peace in your life, then you will react in peace. If you want chaos in your life, then you will react with chaos. And I don't want to react in chaos. I love love, and I know that love has really inspired me to be a better person to myself. And I want to practice what I preach. Thank you. I mean, what I'm saying, it works for me. It doesn't work for everybody, but it works for me. Listen to you. I love you. Thank you for telling me. The children's. Yes. Well, I think we grow up, especially the younger generation is growing up where they're watching television and everyone on television is being judged. There's always like four judges behind a table and people are showing their talent or their skills and people are saying yes or no or here's a whole bunch of money or maybe next time, and I think that sometimes when we're watching TV, we think that that's how the real world is, and in fact, it's not. It's an idea. It's for entertainment purposes. It's not really how the world really is, And I think teaching people to judge each other is the wrong message. I think, you know, that's why I've never been like a big competitor. I've never wanted to compete in anything that I love doing. And perception is everything. So when I did go back on All Stars, I didn't go in with the mindset of competing, but more so just showing being the best that I could be. And it made the experience so much more pleasant than if I went in gunning to knock someone out or be better than them or whatever. Because I know TV is not always what it seems, you know. It's packaged in a way to be entertaining, and they have narratives that they want their audience to feel and believe. And sometimes people get lost in the sauce and they believe it to the point that it becomes real to them instead of just TV. And I'm not talking about just Drag Race. I'm talking about anything. You watch American Idol and they narrow it down to 13 finalists. and they're all amazing singers, and then at the end, one person wins. It doesn't mean that everybody else was bad. That's just how it is. Oh, thank you. I love how you're handling your, wait, what? Your social media presence. Well, thank you. I'm telling them like it is, Jay. I still can't believe we made out in the back of the car with my eye all fucked up. But I never forget that. So, yeah. I mean, I had to be honest. I don't really watch TV unless I'm on it. um, but yeah, I don't really watch TV. A lot of the stuff that I liked watching on TV, they don't show on TV anymore. Um, and I learned what I needed to learn. I learned my ABCs, and I learned how to dance from Britney Spears and how to be a queen like Madonna. And I took those tools and I just kind of create my own reality out of maybe what they were inspired by. And I don't really watch too much TV. I don't really relate to what's going on in the world today. Um, I don't. It's so weird. I try to. I try to. I never watch anything that everybody else is watching because it's like the thing to watch. I never do that. I've never been the one to jump on board when everybody's doing something. But I did watch Squid Games. I did watch that. Kind of got suckered into it. I walked into my friend's place. It was already on. They was like, "You got to see this. It's fucking crazy." And I'm watching it, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is insane! I want to watch this." It was insane, but I watched the whole thing, and yeah, it was a very interesting show. But I usually don't watch um, current television because I don't know, they don't make stuff like they used to. I did watch Pose. I did. I felt like I should. Um, I've been watching. I did watch Dragula. I love drag, so I'm gonna watch anything with drag queens, and I do, uh, and I do watch things that are trans related because I want to see what is being put out into the world um, when it comes to trans people, and some of it I relate to, and some of it I don't. Um, But I thought Pose was really good. I thought it was done really well. And I'm so grateful that they had 3 seasons. It was such a beautiful story. There was some very real moments there. Um, yeah. So, what else we got going on here? You drew me. You just drew me. Oh, I can't wait to see. Did you watch Top Model back in the day? Okay. I watched, I think, 1 season of Top Model, and when Lisa won, I did watch that one. Who's your favorite character on Pose? I'm not in LA. I am in Vegas right now. I will be in LA sometime next week. Um, but I would love to see you, and I'd love to hang out. So you watched season what? Since 8? No, I didn't watch since 8. I did not watch that, but I do know. Isn't that the one that's about the trans girl? I don't watch everything. I try to, but I don't watch everything. Some stuff I just fall off of. Um, yeah, I just don't like to be too self-absorbed in the sense that like I don't want to make everything that I am or everything that I expose myself to be all about me being trans, or to be about being trans. Like, we're all different. Like, some trans people have very similar stories, but not all. And I grew up differently. I grew up in the country, in the South, and that's pretty scary, to grow up in the South, in the country, and being queer or trans or whatever, being different is really scary, because you're out in the woods. And if you have family members that aren't open-minded, and maybe are racist or whatever, you're surrounded by the things that they say and how they feel about people that aren't like them. And it's scary to live in a house with people who, if they knew who you were, would hate you. That's pretty fucking scary. Would you ever write a book? That's funny you ask. I'm in the beginning stages of getting a book done, or starting a book, and I'm really excited about it. I had a meeting today about it. Um, yeah, so we're trying to figure out, like, how we want the book to start, and how we want it to go, and what the message is. And there's so many different ways that the book can go. And I'm really excited. I'm really excited to start that. I never wrote a book before, and it'll be really interesting to have a book deal, you know? You want a signed copy. What'd you say? Can all 173 of us get signed copies? Oh, that would be amazing if you guys got my book. And I definitely know, like, when I do a book, I definitely want to do where I read the book, or it's like an audible book. I definitely, yeah, an audiobook. I definitely want to do that. And I was wondering, like, should I read the book, or should I find somebody to read the book for me? I don't know. But it would be cool regardless. I'm so excited. I'm glad that whoever wrote that in the comments, I'm glad you wrote it, because um, it's something that I've been working on. And I didn't mention that earlier when I was talking about the movies and the music and the modeling. Um, so, but yes, there is a book in the making, in the beginning stages of it. And you guys can get to know me a little bit better. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And yeah, trust me, there is a story there. My voice is perfect for ASMR. That's crazy. You do it to hear your expressions. Yes. Yes. One of my favorite movies growing up, it's called The War. And Elijah Woods is in it. Kevin Costner is in it. And I really love that movie, because it's like, it was based in Mississippi. I'm from Georgia. But I think it was taking place like in the 50s or 60s. And I just really liked it. There's the main character in it. Well, she's one of the main characters, the daughter in it. She, like, kind of narrates the the movie in a way, and I just really love the way that she speaks. And yeah, it's just a really crazy story. I don't know if anybody has watched that movie in here, but it's called The War, and it's really good. And it's one of my favorites. Yes, I'm from Georgia. I am. My dogs are down here by my feet. I can't believe it is 11:43 right now. Um, I gotta be honest with you guys. I've been going through some shit on top of all the greatness that is surrounding me and all the love and all the opportunities and all the hard work that I'm doing. Um, it's just really crazy. My personal life has been insane, I will say, and it's keeping me stressed out, and it's been really hard to not lose it, to be honest. And I'm holding it together, and I'm really proud of me for doing that. I'm not going to get into detail, but I'm hoping that all this chaos that's going on in my life will go away soon, because I am too blessed to be stressed, as they say, and I don't need anyone in my life trying to distract me from the gifts that I'm so blessed that I have received, and to distract me from my goals and my dreams that I've always wanted. And so um, yeah, I just need to make some changes in my life, and I'm really looking forward to that. Um, and anybody out there who's going through anything right now, just stay focused on your shit and know that the universe sometimes will throw distractions in your way to make sure that when you get what you ask for, that you really want it, and you don't let those distractions distract you from your gifts. And not everyone is allowed to continue on the journey with you in life, and different parts of your life, So if you have, family members or relationship or friends who are holding you back and aren't supporting you, and throwing negativity into your plans, um, I think it's really important to cut ties with that, and let that go, because that is baggage that we don't need. And um, that's where I'm at right now, and it's hard. It's really hard, especially when your heart is invested and time has been invested, and your you know so I mean, just everything, and one thing you can't get back is your time. So um, I think it's really important to not let people stand in the way, that no matter how much you love them, how long they've been in your life, if they're not bringing support and love, and they're distracting you where you can't do what you need to do, you have to remove yourself. And it's hard. I definitely have removed myself several times in my life to get to where I'm at today. And damn it, I'm going to do it again, because, not everybody is fortunate enough to continue on the journey with me, you know? And that sucks. And it hurts, but it'll make me stronger and it'll make me wiser. And I hope that, you know, the person that I'm talking about um, realizes and 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 you know gets their shit together, because that's no way to live life. You know, we can't be selfish and manipulate people that we say that we love and care about, you know. And just some people you can't help. You can try to pick them up. You can give them all the good advice, and you can try to do whatever is in your hands to do, but you can't make someone change for the better if they're not ready to, and that sucks. No matter how much you care. Oh, we met in Continental. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yep. Um, my puppies are down here. You can't control or change someone else. You can only control yourself. Yep. Oh, honey, trust. I have been trying my best. And I've been doing a really good job. Trust me, there's been a couple of times where I just wanted to scream, and I'm like, nope, nope, nope. I have to keep reminding myself, Kylie, you worked your ass off your whole life. And I'm not going to let nobody stand in my way that's standing in their own way. Hell no. Absolutely not. Like I said, we only get to go around this world one time. Make it count. Don't waste it running around in circles trying to chase somebody to do better or to do good or to not, you know, to just be good to you or whatever. Fuck all that shit. Fuck it. If I have to make you be good to me, then I don't need you. You know, and I don't want that. Do you believe, well, hold on, let me read this. Do you believe being born again when transitioning? Hold on, I'm going to pin this comment. Oh, hold on. Cancel. Sorry. Let's see. Pin comment. Do you believe in being born again when transitioning? I believe your perception changes. But I also think too, like changing your body doesn't really change like who you are. It helps take away maybe, hey Jules, it helps take away maybe insecurities that you had. But if you're not happy with who you are before you transition, if you don't love yourself and accept yourself for who you are before you start changing your body, then you won't be satisfied. Um, and if you only think that your worth is based on how good you look or your surgeries that you get, although they do make us feel better, if you don't love who you are before transitioning, you're going to have a hard time loving yourself after transitioning. So I think just really doing some soul searching and learning to love parts of you that maybe you don't relate to or whatever. It's still a part of you, and you can't deny it. And it's okay to not be perfect, and it's okay to love your flaws. You know, you deserve you deserve love, and I'm a firm believer, if you don't like something about yourself, change it, but also appreciate yourself too, and say, I love you, and you know and just appreciate what you have, because We don't know how long we're going to be on this planet. And you don't want to leave not loving who you are. I love you too, Jules. And like Ruth always says, if you can't love yourself, how can you love somebody else? And I know that sounds like just words and we just say it, but like there really is so much power behind all of that. Like you really do need to learn to love yourself. And not just when you get the surgeries, you know, and not just when you get the money or you get the boyfriend or you get the whatever it is that you're looking for. You really got to be okay with like who you are when you're alone, when you're naked, when you know, before you get the blessings. You have to learn to appreciate and love what you have first, so that you can really enjoy what is to come. Let's see. Let me read some more comments. Wait, are there questions here? Oh my God, there's like so many questions. When are you coming to Boise? Oh, hold on. Who are you rooting for, Dracula? I don't know yet, it just started. But Jade is my friend, so I really hope she does well. New fame, what's the biggest thing you've learned? When dealing with new fame, what's the biggest thing you've learned? That, the biggest thing I've learned with new fame would probably be that fame is an illusion. It's not, people love you when they're looking in, but especially when it comes to like social media and television and photos and things like that, people only want to show their good side or the most entertaining side of them. But at the end of the day, we all have that off switch where we're just kind of laid back and just fucking normal. And what the biggest thing I've learned is to not get caught up in it, because being famous isn't everything that it's cracked up to be. And if you're going to be famous with a unselfish cause. If you're just wanting to be famous to feed your ego so everybody can love you, but you don't really give anything back, when you have all these people looking at you and listening to you,